Not So Easy Rider. I'm Jason Horton.
I'm Rebecca Lieb.
And this is Ghost Town.
Founded in 1903 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, my hometown, Harley Davidson became what would be the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world. Because of this, it was one of two major American motorcycle manufacturers to survive the Great Depression. Over a long period of time, the company weathered ups and downs in the insanely competitive world of motorcycles, becoming an iconic brand known for being rugged, masculine, and distinctly American. But the company was just that, a brand, and had always tried to extend the brand into creative venues. First, there were clubs, which exist around the world. In fact, the oldest Harley-Davidson club, founded in 1928, is in Prague. Harley-Davidson supplies many American police forces with their motorcycle fleets, has optioned scooters, toys, games, apparel, scale models, TV shows, and even an ill-fated line of perfumes. So what does Harley-Davidson smell like? Or rather, what did it smell like? We'll tell you on this extra scent-forward Friday episode of Ghost Town. Like many brands in the mid-90s, Harley-Davidson decided to enter into the world of boutique perfumes and colognes. It was deemed by Fragrantica writer Miguel Mantos as, quote, the decade of visionary fragrance, the last big experimental golden age in mainstream perfumery. Brands wanted to make a splash with bold, strange, and innovative scent profiles indicative of the brands that they reflected. Harley-Davidson perfumes were developed with L'Oreal and featured various colognes for the men. The first edition of a Harley-Davidson cologne was created in 1994, called simply Legendary Harley-Davidson. It had the catchphrase, "The Scent of Freedom." It is, according to my sources, a dry fragrance for men with top notes of mint and bergamot, notes of cypress and cedar, and base notes of sandalwood and patchouli. So a pretty masculine, woody, earthy kind of scent. In 1999, Harley-Davidson created Destiny Man, which was a bit spicier and more edible forward. Think traditionally woody and masculine, of course, more sandalwood, cedar, and leather, but with notes of cinnamon, anise, and ginger. Then a woman's fragrance came along for the lady riders called Destiny Woman. Destiny Woman was floral, minty, with jasmine, rose, and of course, let's not forget the sandalwood and cedar because a Harley-Davidson woman was also a little bit earthy. In 2001, there was a men's fragrance for a new millennium, the Harley-Davidson Cool Spirit. It had bergamot, pineapple, lavender, and of course, more sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli. In 2002, there was Territory, which was more peppery and exotic, but again, kind of same base notes. In 2005, Harley-Davidson introduced Black Fire, which had a more lemony scent, with winter spices like nutmeg and coriander. Of course, the idea behind launching these colognes and perfumes was that Harley owners would finally be able to really embody the rugged, all-terrain, all-encompassing Harley-Davidson lifestyle and requisite smell. They could smell like their bikes, they could smell like the road, they could smell like the brand. But this particular extension of the brand went a little too far. Critics accused Harley-Davidson of Disneyfying the brand and believing that the people who made their beloved bikes had gone a bit too corporate. Of course, the critics weren't wrong. Harley-Davidson was a huge corporate brand and will continue to be that until who knows. But as for selling the clientele on a out-there lifestyle pairing, well, to most fans, it smelled pretty shady.